tell you, even in practice, I've had, you know, fighters that were training under me when they were going through breakups and everything else, and that was the only place that they found sanity was on the mats or in the cage, and they had peace of mind finally.
For your 313 Lawyers official introductions, introducing first and fighting on the GMC blue corner. Standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing at 146 pounds. With a professional record of 4 wins and 1 defeat. Representing the Midwest Training Center. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, by way of Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Oliver Vazquez. And his opponent fighting out of the Larry Flint's Hustler Club, red corner, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing at 146 pounds, with a perfect professional record of 2 wins and 0 defeats, representing Iron Tiger MMA. Fighting out of the village of Carlton, Michigan, Deven. Kayla takes the cage for this 3-round, 15-minute featherweight contest. Your referee in charge of the action, Rob Hines. We're gonna need a little extra for this one again. Get loud!
All right, we're getting ready for a big test for Devin Brown and in Oliver Vazquez here, and I'm stoked to see. Whoa.
A beautiful takedown by Devin, man. That's that pedigree of wrestling.
Yeah, sprawl takedown. One of my favorites, actually.
Yeah, sprawl reshot.
Yep. Love seeing
something that
that.
I'm sure that he's trained endlessly. That's a beautiful stand-up by
yeah, it is. Out
Oliver,
of the center
though.
of the cage, too. Very impressive.
Go, go, go! Head position. Short work in here. That's it. Short work. Head position. Real weak, Oliver. Short work. Real fucking weak. Good. Head position. Circle up and shit. Head left. Good way. Square up.
Nice work against the cage.
Yeah.
A big shot from Oliver off that exchange there.
Yeah, from a scramble.
Inside, outside body. Inside, outside.
And these scrambles are usually what Devin wins.
Circle off. Circle off.
Yeah, the scrambles, the gritty exchanges, the kind of things that it's difficult to teach.
Yes, indeed. Wow, he almost picked him up with one hand. You see that? One hand is over the head, and he still almost got him. That's crazy.
But hats off to Oliver, man, because he's proven very difficult to take down against the cage.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of energy expended.
Both of these fighters. This clinch stuff it's exhausting.
It's grueling, man.
Wow, this is
It's some high-level humbling grappling here, man.
Yeah. You know, probably you and me love this, and a lot of people are like,
yeah.
Can we get to start the fight? Awesome.
One leg, 2, 3, up high.
He's got real good separation, Oliver, when they have those. Oh, tagged him.
Yeah, that was a beautiful sprawl too. Clip. Looked like he might have clipped Devin there.
Yeah, I can see him trying to roll through here, but Usually Deven is really good here at pulling people out.
Elbow, elbow, yeah, elbow. Elbow, yes. Elbow.
Couple short chopping elbows from Oliver. This is you know, it might not seem like it to your casual fan, but this is a grueling pace, man.
Yeah, this fight will test your cardio, that's for sure.
Devin's gonna have his back taken here if he's not careful.
Yeah.
Got a little lazy there and passed both arms over, and
Yeah, you can't afford that against a high-level fighter like this.
great wrestling so far from Oliver, man.
Yeah, defensive and offensive. This is like 3 rounds of fighting in just the first round because of this.
Yeah, it's a high pace. The wrestling aspect is in particular very tiring. Defending the takedown and going for the takedown.
Ooh, nice
shot
uppercut,
off the exchange by Deven.
Whoa.
He's lifting a trick. Left side, single up. There's your double. There's your double. You got it. Pull him right here. You got it. Pass on this. Pass on this.
I'd be curious to see what Oliver's wrestling pedigree is.
I think we have
Yeah.
the entire village of Carlton in the house. Again, make some noise!
Good, smart elbow right there. Deven is asking, can I elbow from here? Yes, you can. Switch, almost had it too. Couldn't quite get it, but short time.
And time. That's it of round
That's a
number 1.
tough round. How do you have that?
That's a very difficult round to score, man. Both guys.
Let's get them together for Caleb.
Oliver is breathing really comfortable,
Yeah,
and
he looks in great shape, man. I love the John in Oliver's corner, man.
Yeah.
His corner man's hype, man. And that's enough a boost. He's telling him, he's screaming, he's saying, he's real weak, he's real tired.
yeah. Well, those things are good as a fighter to hear because it really makes you feel good about what you've
booster.
done.
Yeah, they're confidence boosters.
They got to figure out a way to slow down the breathing there at Deven. Deven is breathing. Yeah, like all these scrambles, all these switches, all this clinching, exhausting fighting.
That was a very competitive, entertaining first round.
Yeah.
One thing that's Devin's shown growth on over the years is his boxing.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
quick on his feet. Oh, beautiful time shot.
Yeah. It's a great fight.
It is, man. Some awesome wrestling exchanges here.
Keep this pace all 3 rounds, and I'm going to give him a standing ovation. I love this. It's cool to see how they're so collected, even here. But right now, I have to say Oliver is working harder.
A beautiful takedown.
Yeah.
Nice wall walk by Deven. Oh, nice.
Whoa!
And again, once time is stopped, we do request that everyone around the cage be quiet.
I'm not sure where that hit. I think the knee itself hit chest neck, but the thigh hit the face.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Vazquez's corner was screaming that the knee hit the chest. and they were pointing to the fact that Deven would look like he was clutching at his chest rather than his face.
Bullshit. Hey, this guy's tired. I want that left jab, right leg, circle left. Left jab, right leg, set it up to the body or to the head.
The Vazquez corner believes that Deven's tired and they want to take advantage of it.
Yeah. This is always an interesting spot to be in too. Like what goes through your head when you're standing there waiting, you're running through because a lot of times when you're fighting, your brain is in a different mode. It's almost like you're in fighter mode, and then when you get this and you stand there for a minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you actually start thinking.
Yeah.
And that's not always good.
No, another phenomenal point made, Harley. Nice left on the pipe from Dev.
Yeah.
I need me. Me. Underhook, combo with your left.
Man, the wrestling exchanges have been wild here.
Yeah, I mean, anybody who is a grappler or a grappling fan, you got to love this fight, especially if you like the wrestling, the takedown game, and the chess match that we've seen. It's a high level MMA wrestling,
and another beautifully
it's like
timed.
awesome.
It's awesome. The timing is beautiful. The defensive wrestling has been beautiful. It's been an awesome exchange thus far.
I almost want to see them just say, all right, I guess this takedown game is like harder than we thought. Let's fight a little bit. Like let's punch each other in the face for a while. But then again, I love watching the grappling, so the wrestling game is fun.
But it's probably like that's where both guys are home. Nice takedown from Deven, turning the corner there.
Trying to have him do a sit out almost, but there's no space for that. Oh, those are back of the head.
You gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, those. That's not a legal blow.
Vazquez corner screaming for him to stand up.
Yeah. He wanted to use a little bit of cage there to help him out. Great grinding fight. And I would hate to be a judge on this one, though.
Yeah, very difficult to score. Oliver potentially to come out the back door.
Yeah, he's trying. And both of these guys, when they're on top, they're like glue.
Oliver's back up. And I don't care how good a shape you are, man. This is a taxing fight thus far.
Yeah, this is a brutal pace. I mean, if you're talking lactic acid here, I mean, this is absolutely lactic acid. Your arms going to feel like they're burning. Shoulders are going to feel like they're exhausted. And you can see that both these guys' hands right now are at their chest or lower.
He's real tired. He's tired. He's tired. Hands are down. Jab two. Jab two. Set it up.
Oh.
Whoa.
Shot right underneath that high kick. Wow.
I'll tell you this, Deven does not look as tired. It's almost like he got a second win. He does not look as tired now as he did before.
Lock his arm with your right leg.
And even if Deven's tired,
we've seen him out of gas still fighting at the same pace.
Yeah, he has incredible heart. And
sometimes
he'll push through it and go die in the back, in the back room. Javi could potentially, if you could get that right hook out, go to the back.
Yeah, I just hope that the judges that were assigned to us today really know the game and are keeping track and count, because this fight is so close.
Yeah, very close. Vazquez corner has an ice pack on him. You know, very difficult to score, but I think the winner of this round is probably going to get the nod.
Yeah, I mean, this is an eyeball test. If I'm in either corner, I'm telling them they need this round.
Too close to score, and you never know, like you said, what's going on in the judges' minds. I mean,
No.
What particular details they emphasize, what they didn't.
In charge of the action, Rob Hines, has both competitors ready to begin the third and final round.
It's a puddle. Wow, there's a puddle there.
We got some water in Vazquez's corner.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. You know that like there are refs that take points for that.
Oh, nice shot, sharp inside. Those are chopping.
Yeah, Deven wants to start moving steady forward, not crashing by any means. Oh,
Big takedown from Vazquez.
yeah, I think Deven started focusing on those elbows a little bit too much, and
Push his knee through with the right left hand. Elbows out of it. Posture up. Posture up. Elbow combos.
Not a spot we're typically used to seeing Bad News in, fighting
Yeah.
off his back.
yeah, generally he's the one on top doing the damage.
Posture, Oliver. Take him in the fence. Posture. That's it. Elbows. Pass left. Pass left. Push his knee through. Push his knee through. Beautiful.
Oliver in the half guard.
Right underhook. Left elbow.
Looking to potentially knee slide if he gets that right underhook.
With the left arm. Hop over with the right leg.
Devin's got to be careful because he might give up his back here.
Yeah, I think he just feels that he wants to get out so bad that he'll take the risk.
It's that wrestler instinct.
Yep,
Knee that body.
looking for that switch, can't quite reach.
Mount. Mount. Hop over. Be patient. Come to your right. Catch his leg with your right leg.
Devin desperately digging for that switch.
Yeah,
Get behind him. Get behind him.
wow, somehow he gets up, but still trouble.
Big takedown from Vazquez.
Stay behind him. Left elbow, yes. Come behind him. On his neck.
Oh, he should have, I think he
Nice
might be
pass
tired.
by Oliver. Yeah, Devin's looking a little tired here. Expended a ton of energy in roughly the first 12, 13 minutes of this fight.
Full mount here, not a good spot
Yeah, bad
at
spot.
all.
Head on choke. Posture up and elbow him. Elbow him.
Devin worked back the corner guard. If he could switch his hips to the other side, he could work potentially the deep half or back the half guard, depending on his level of comfort.
Yeah, at least he got out of that full mount position, but this is still not good.
Another posture off his face. Yes. Yes. Let him up.
Couple of short elbows from Oliver.
Posture up. Head up. Head up.
Now it's going to come down to how they score those first two rounds, because they could have been slightly scored to Deven, or they could have been slightly scored to Oliver. You have no idea where we stand.
I think you probably split them one apiece, and if the fight ends like this, you give the nod to Oliver.
Yeah,
but
it
we'll
wa-
see.
Pass right. Pass right. Pass right. Posture to the elbow. I need you to pass his guard. This kid is done. Pass his guard. Pass. Pass.
Oliver's corner screaming for him to pass rather than sit and be content to kind of chip away within Devin's guard.
Oliver. Knee through the middle.
Yeah, they're saying he's done, but they must have never seen him fight before, because as long as there's life left in him, he doesn't quit. There's no quit in Deven.
Now you got to throw the kitchen sink and some at Deven to, you know, get rid of him. Nice pass from Oliver.
Yeah.
Nice wall walk by Deven.
Yep. Oh my goodness. This is that whole thing of quitting. He doesn't understand how that works.
Oliver's got a tight guillotine in though.
Yeah.
Deven's got to be careful. Because if you're good with the guillotine, you can still finish it from the half guard. A little too late though.
Yeah, wow. Whoa! Yeah, there.
What a fight.
What a fight! The full 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. If you are
Crazy.
It's an awesome fight.
you are wrong.
Both guys are going to sleep well tonight.
Yes, they are.
I'm going to give these men a round of applause. Uppity up, up, up.
I don't even want to speculate who won that fight, but the last round for sure went to Oliver Vazquez, even with the scramble to end the round with Deven on top. The other two are the ones up for grab.
Very, very difficult to score. If I was a judge, which I would hate to be, I'd probably give the nod 29-28 to Vazquez.
Yeah, I could see
But
that.
those first two rounds, like you said, very difficult to score.
Yeah, they're so close. and-
Competitive fight, man.
Yeah.
Very competitive.
The thing with MMA scoring is you could out-edge your opponent in 2 rounds and then get smashed in the 3rd and win the fight.
No, that's an excellent point. And that's our traditional way of scoring mixed martial arts.
Yep.
We talked about this before, but I
Yep.
kind of like the way that Pride attempted to score the fight collectively.
Yeah. The only thing with that is you can get swayed by the end and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because in the pro ranks here, I don't know if everybody, if you're watching, if you know, but we'll cover it after this decision.
Three judges scored the bout unanimously, 29-28, in favor of your winner. Out of the blue corner, Oliver Vazquez.
I guess that's the decision that we kind of thought was going to happen.
Yeah, very, very close fight.
But what I was going to say is that they collect each round independently. So there's a runner picking up the scorecards at the end of 1 round, at the end of 2 rounds, and at the end of 3 rounds. So it's really nice that you can't sit there and kind of change your mind or whatever. So as a judge, you have to be actively keeping track of everything. And we're going to get some words from our winner here.
Now, moving to 5-1 as a featherweight professional, I know that there may be some belt implications after a performance like that against a tough competitor like Bad News inside the WXC cage. How does it feel to grind out a win like that against a very, very tough ground grappler like that? And tell us about your team in Chicago as well, please.
Oh, well, first I would say Brown definitely was a hard opponent. He gave me worth my win. So I thank him for giving me the opportunity. Also, I want to say thank you to WXC for giving me the opportunity here to show my presence here. And thank you for Reformation Kids for showing some support here as well. My team is outside of Chicago, Schaumburg, Midwest Training Center. My coach is Alex Truehill. And pretty much the game plan was to focus what I do best and look at people's weaknesses, open holes, and just capitalize on my opportunity. So.
Well, a lot of people look for a secret to beat a wrestler, and you got to wrestle him, right?
Yes. I'm actually my background as well, wrestler, so he definitely gave me a history of my background wrestling as well, so I appreciate him for that as well.
All right, one more time for your winner, Oliver